Numerous personalities who come and depart in pursuit of wealth and encounter failure have been featured in Gold Rush over the years. However, few have been as reliable, competent, and well-liked as Mitch Blaschke. Since becoming Parker Schnabel's mechanic at the age of 35, Mitch has developed into one of the most important members of his mining team. With his ability to operate heavy gear, solve intricate technical problems, and oversee field repairs under harsh circumstances, Mitch has established himself as a mainstay on the show. He has gained the respect of Gold Rush enthusiasts worldwide in addition to Parker's trust because to his devoted work ethic and problem-solving skills. Many viewers are now beginning to pose fresh queries. Is it time for Mitch to separate and pursue independent mining? When Mitch first started working for Parker's company, he was a mechanic who could clear clogged conveyors and fix broken dozers. However, he has learned much more than simply a wrench over the course of several seasons. He now understands the principles of gold mining and how to operate a wash plant. How to keep the entire process running under extreme strain and strict deadlines, while also optimizing uptime during a crucial SLE run. Mitch is frequently the one who enables Parker's needs for high output and quick results. His quick thinking and ability to solve problems in remote locations without backup equipment or replacement parts have been seen by viewers. He has been a dependable asset throughout malfunctions that could have cost Parker hundreds of thousands of dollars in lost gold because of his calm manner and unwavering dedication. Additionally, he has shown himself to be an excellent team player by collaborating closely with cast members Tatiana Acosta and Pascal Castonguay-Lambert. When there are mechanical problems, Mitch usually takes the lead in fixing them, working with his teammates to ensure that everyone works together to get back on schedule. Considering this, it's not surprising that people have begun to question whether Mitch ought to create his own gold mining business like Rick Ness did. Gold Rush fans speculated about his future in a recent Reddit conversation. Although Mitch started out as a mechanic, the original billboard highlighted his development into a highly skilled miner and machine operator. They pondered whether he would finally decide to start his own business. Other commenters commented that Mitch could probably assemble a capable team if he ever decided to go it alone. With that kind of expertise behind him, names like Brennan Gould and Tyson Lee were mentioned as possible crew members who would be open to joining him. While some admirers think he could start a profitable mining company, not everyone agrees that it would be the best course of action. Mining isn't only about running large machinery and searching for gold. Additionally, it's a business, and a challenging one at that. On the same Reddit thread, a number of knowledgeable miners highlighted the financial difficulties associated with working alone. Fuel and equipment leasing expenses, labor compliance documentation, permits, and the strain of overseeing several departments all add up to a significant burden. One commentator effectively encapsulated the hesitancy by pointing out that Mitch is the type of person who prefers problem-solving over administrative or business logistics. Managing an operation entails spending more time on the phone or behind a desk and less time in the machine, which may not be in line with his true motivations. Financial stability is an additional factor. Mitch seems to get paid fairly. Parker's admirers noted that he has pricey race cars as well as vintage muscle cars. Luxuries that imply he makes a lot of money and leads a nice life could indicate a salary decrease for several years due to the unpredictability of a fledgling mining venture, particularly in an industry where a single bad season can destroy a newbie. Additionally, some fans brought up Brennan Gould's choice to join Rick Ness. Even while it looked promising at first, that move didn't produce the kind of success that many had anticipated, and it serves as a warning that success isn't always guaranteed when one goes it alone. Parker Schnabel, who is recognized for having rigorous standards, is another important factor. Although he's more crew, Parker isn't always pleasant to work for. Many admirers think Parker goes above and beyond to ensure Mitch is content in both his personal and professional life. Indeed, others have speculated that Parker probably pays Mitch more than the going rate in order to keep him from leaving. Parker has become a shrewd businessman, and part of that involves keeping top talent on board. By keeping Mitch on his team, Parker not only gets a talented mechanic and operator, but he also gets a leader who keeps the rest of the team focused and productive. In the end, most fans concur that Mitch could mine on his own, thus the debate isn't whether he could. The true inquiry is if he desires to. It appears that Mitch is content with his position. He is able to pursue his passion, run equipment to overcome difficult technical problems, and help a premier mining operation succeed without having to deal with the hassles of ownership and regulations. Independence in the era of the gold rush frequently has a cost. Some people believe that the cost is justified in order to pursue their own goals. Unless there are significant changes, it might be more fulfilling for someone like Mitch Blaschke to be a part of a well-funded, well-run organization where skill and loyalty are valued. Mitch seems to be doing what he does best at the center of Parker Schnabel's mining empire, keeping the machines running and the gold flowing, demonstrating that you don't need to be the boss to be valuable. As Gold Rush prepares for its eagerly awaited Season 16, all eyes are once again on Parker Schnabel, a driven young miner who is renowned for setting impossible standards and challenging his team. However, Parker has more ground to cover, more gold to find, and more machines to operate this season, making his plans more ambitious and demanding than ever. Parker is entering one of the busiest and most important seasons of his career, and with that much pressure, his most trusted crew members are crucial. Blaschke, Mitch. It is impossible to overestimate Chris Dulett, Tyson Lee, and others. Parker has never been a cautious person. In order to reach record-breaking gold totals, he grows his operations, raises his goals, and takes audacious financial risks every season. If Parker's strategy is consistent, it's his determination to work even harder than he did in Season 16. Early indications suggest that Parker will increase things once more. There will be more ground stripped. There will be more wash plants available, and there will be more pressure than ever to reach major pay streets. Longer hours, more demanding schedules, and more moving components to coordinate throughout the functioning. Parker cannot afford errors or downtime due to the heavy workload he has ahead of him, so the assistance of the most seasoned and trustworthy crew workers will be vital to his success. Mitch Blaschke is one of the team members who is most essential to Parker's success. Initially employed as a mechanic, Mitch has developed into a real team player. He is currently one of Parker's closest advisors on the ground and a heavy equipment operator and maintenance specialist. In a season where every second counts, Mitch's ability to identify and address mechanical issues fast will determine whether the team makes money or loses. Mitch is the person Parker relies on to keep the machinery running and the gold flowing, whether it's fixing dozer breakdowns, replacing pumps, or maintaining the wash plant. Parker will probably be managing several locations and fleets of equipment this year, so Mitch's presence is even more crucial. He must not only solve issues but also foresee them, keeping the operation 2 steps ahead of catastrophe at all times. The entire crew will be put to the test in Season 16, not just Parker. There is an increased risk when the operation grows in size. Mechanical and financial. The job involves long days, strict deadlines, and high standards, and no one individual, no matter how motivated, can do it alone. For this reason, Parker has faith in Mitch. More than ever, Chris Tyson and his team are important. These are the individuals who have repeatedly shown that they are capable of performing well under duress, that they are aware of Parker's expectations, that they are able to deal with setbacks, and above all, that they are committed to the mission.